Alright, so let me check our sound here. We've got some limited time. I thought I would get us going, and we would try to continue. I know we left off with Murda Assassin yesterday, so I thought we would try that and see. I think I may be my own viewer right now. That's kind of funny, but I can hear myself, so I'm hoping this stream will be fine. I close that window out for us there. Let me just grab this here. Yep, she's still got the Murda Assassin on, which we will take a look at that. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So we had just gotten into this mod yesterday. We had just started and just tried the base of it on. She's got the heels. I don't know if there's any gloves with the pieces I threw on right now. We're going to scroll down to the M's, so bear with me for just a moment. Dun, dun, dun. So this is the Murda Assassin Armor mod. Try not to breathe on the mic. I think I got this placed kind of incorrectly. We'll see how it goes. So, I've got just some basic stuff on, as you can see, the collar and the shoes. That's those heels that she's got on there. And, let's see what other pieces. I haven't tried the elegant or the fishnet stuff yet. We got the headband. We do the leggings. I did not do the armlets. I guess maybe that's what was kind of missing. And then there's some others, but if we put some of these on, it's going to change. Like the skirt is cool. The skirt's fine. It's hardly a skirt, but it does cover the booty a little bit there. So there you go. The stockings, I think these will take off. I think this will remove the shoes, actually. I think I tried this yesterday. And yeah, now she doesn't have any shoes on. Don't know why that is. You'd think stockings would not affect shoes, but such is life. So if we try some other pieces of this, and humor me as we go, I'm going to take some things off so that we can put other things on without it. I think the headband's fine. But if we try the tunic, that's the fishnet tunic. I mean, you can use as few or as many pieces of this as you like. I can't remember how much of this set is temperable or upgradable. How much you can upgrade and how much you can enchant. I think there were some limitations in that area. And there's the fishnet skirt, which is kind of like the other skirt, but well, but more see-through and less coverage. So hey, that could be an advantage if you like that. Not complaining, just saying that's the way it is. Now I don't know why we have stockings and then we have leggings. And I really could not tell a difference there. The leggings seem to leave the feet bare. Maybe if you use the leggings you can wear the shoes. Let's humor me for a moment and let's try that. Oh yeah, okay, so if you use that version, you can use the shoes. So for some reason, if you use the stockings, you cannot use the shoes. Okay, but if you use the leggings, you can still get the shoes. Alright, so we'll just admit that that's the way it is. Here's some gloves. I don't see that those are truly fishnet, but whatever, it's fine. The choker is definitely the fishnet style. You can see that pretty easily. Let's see. Now, you can do the fishnet boots. I suppose those will still work. Yep. And they're high heel boots, and they look like they go with this pretty good. I don't know about these armlets. Let's just throw them on, see what we get. Okay, well those look okay. They look like they go with everything else. Alright. Now that's all the fishnet stuff from what I'm seeing. So I think overall the fishnet variation looks pretty good. That's cool. You can mix and match a lot of this stuff, I'm sure, but I'm just trying to play around with this and see what we get. So I'm going to take off. Let's take off a bunch of this fishnet stuff. Yeah, we'll even take off the choker. Okay, so this is the elegant tunic. I'm not sure why this is elegant, but it's more solid. It's nice. Won't put it down. The elegant stockings. Now, I think we just found out if you wear stockings, you can't wear shoes. So let's test that theory real quick. Where's some shoes? Let's put on the boots. And yep, the stockings disappear. So if you want to wear the boots, I don't know why they made it this way, but I didn't make it. I can't really say. You just wear the leggings and then you can keep your boots on. So if you want to wear your boots, you have to wear the leggings and not the stockings. Someone will have to explain that to me someday. I don't know what you do with the stockings then. Maybe the stockings, maybe they supposedly have shoes built in. Maybe that's what they're trying to say. It's okay. So elegant gloves, and an elegant choker, and elegant armlets. Let's just see how this whole elegant set kind of looks. The elegant set looks pretty good. Looks, I was going for, in this current set I was having her wear, I was going for a kind of a roguey look. This is, this could be a roguey look. This could also be a specialized caster look, or I don't know. Depends on what you like. And like I said, you could mix and match some other things with it. But we've gone through all the main stuff here. I personally like the choker with the headband. I like the assassin belt shoes. And then I like a lot of the fishnet stuff, actually. I am definitely probably a see-through type of thing. But that's just me, you know. Depends on what you like. Like if I do the armlets, and let's do the gloves. And we can do the leggings and the tunic. And that is a version or a variation that I like. That's not to everybody's taste, I'm sure. But just saying, you can mix and match a little bit and do what you like. So, so that's the Murda Assassin armor, and I will show you that mod because I gotta look and see what our next mod's going to be. If I'm saying it wrong, if it's supposed to be pronounced special instead of just Murta, let me know. But as far as I know, it's just Murta, M-E-R-T-A. If I have it wrong, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't claim to know everything in the world, so I could easily have it wrong. So that's the Murda Assassin. So our next... Okay, our next is the Mystic Elven Armor. There's two versions of the Mystic Elven Armor. There is the Replacer version, and there is the Standalone. I prefer the Standalone, because I like... If I'm going to have this specialized armor, I want to be the only one wearing it. It's just me, it's just the way I am. Let's see what we need to do to make that. I think it is actually under Elven, but it could be elsewhere. Let's look and see if I'm a doofus. Hey, I'm not a total doofus, at least. I need some sapphires. Really? I do. I need some sapphires. And why do I need an Elven? Oh, I'm not going to make a battle axe. That's okay. Do I actually need boots to make these? Oh, that's funny. Let's check and see if I need that. I just need it. Oh, I do need Elven armor. Well, I have Elven armor on me. Tell you what we'll do. I'm being such a goofball. Let's just get some sapphires and flawless sapphires. I don't know why they decided to cut this down to 10. You know, anyway, I'll just go ahead and do this. I'm doing this in cheat room because it's a lot easier for me to do it overall in here by myself. Let's just set this for 100. That'd be more than enough gems. You'll have to pardon me for a moment while I do this. Flawless sapphire. Yes, I can barely spell. I finally found sapphire. I guess it does belong down in the S's, right? So let's take those. That's plenty of gems. That's all we need. We'll take that. Now I'm just gonna make some elven armor. We'll just make a couple of those. We'll make a couple of boots. This is just to allow us to make some different versions of the Mystic Elven. We'll do a couple of gauntlets. And we'll do a couple of helmets. Do I need the shield? Well, there is something special about the shield. So pardon me a moment. We're going to do a couple of shields. I want to show you that. Do we need the sword? We might need the sword. I'm not going to show you every weapon, though. Try not to be angry at me for that. But I'm just going to try to show what I think is cool. Now, this is Mystic Elven Armor. And it says it's light armor, you'll see. This is heavy. Still says it's light armor. And the only difference is the shoulders. You see that? The shoulder difference. And then this is Mystic Elven Armor. Light. And you'll notice the difference again is the shoulders. Still not as light as that. So, they all have the same ratings. So, I guess you can just pick whichever one you like the best. I think they're all kind of nice. So, we're going to take a look at each one individually. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. You can make a bow and arrows with this, and they are good arrows, and you'll notice they allow you to make 600 at a pop, so it's really easy to make a bunch of arrows, which is nice. I didn't make the bow, did I? The elven bow? Let's make an elven bow, just so you can see the bow, too. And we'll do the arrows. We'll try to do the whole set. It'll be more fun that way. We'll do the arrows. We'll do Mystic Elven boots. We'll do the bow. We're not doing the dagger. We're going to do gauntlets. We're going to do a helmet. Oh, should we do the masked helmet? I guess we should do one masked helmet so you can see it. We'll do a regular shield. And we'll do a transparent shield, which I like the transparent better. I'll just tell you up front. And we'll do it. Just remember, this is all very subjective. So what I'm telling you I like, it's just what I like. It doesn't mean anything more than that. Alright, so let's get her Murda Assassin stuff off. I don't want any of this showing up when we're looking at the other mod, because that would be confusing. I really forgot how much I like the look of the Murda Assassin stuff. So I'm kind of reborn with Murda Assassin and the Vampire Rogue set. They're just kind of big. Nonetheless, let's move on. We won't talk about that anymore right now. Mystic Elven Armor. Alright. So let's do... Well, let's just do the normal armor first. This is the normal... Wow, I apologize. You'd think I couldn't speak English. Now this is not a skimpy armor set at all. But it doesn't matter. For our purposes, I just think it looks cool. It looks cool on a guy, too. I just happen to be on a girl right now. You can put the boots and the gauntlets now. You can choose which helmet you want to do. This helmet, you can still see her face. Very cool. Very nice. Oh, doing an autosave. Or you can do masked, and you can just see her eyes, which is also got kind of a cool effect about it. If you think about it, that's pretty cool. Then you've got the shield. And I'll show you the difference in the shields. Let's see. I'm going to go... I don't know. I kind of like seeing her face. But the mask has a certain menacing appeal, doesn't it? Okay, so where's the sword? Did I not do a sword? I could have swore. Oh, it's in weapons. Duh. Pardon me while I be an idiot for a moment. Okay, so here's the bow. And the arrows. And we'll do her sword. Right. So, we'll flip over to the bow in a minute. So here's the complete outfit. Now I'm going to show you something. You won't see this in third person. You have to be in first person. See this shield? This is not the transparent version, right? Let me show you the transparent version. I just think it's kind of cool that they even thought to do this. See how you can see through it? It doesn't block your view as much, while it still blocks, you know. Anyway, I just thought it was a cool idea. I like it. I usually use the transparent version. Now the bow, let's go to weapons. So the bow is very cool. Well, you can look at it on her back. It's nice elven design. I like the coloring. They chose a cool color set for this. And you can, of course, let's go back first person. You can see it a little bit here. And overall, I just think all of this looks nice. Maybe I'm easily entertained or swayed, but that's okay. If I enjoy it, that's cool. And you may enjoy it as well. Now, the really... hold on, let's go back to our sword. Or does that matter? I guess it doesn't matter. So, the other two armors that we didn't look at are... This is the light version. I think of it as the middle version. It just gives her a little something on the shoulders. It looks pretty good. You see the little emblems, or whatever you want to call those glowy things. And then, if you want the heavier version, the bigger shoulder version, ta-da, you get the bigger shoulder version. So I think all of that's pretty nice. I think this is a good set. I have played with this set. I don't remember how long. At some point, you'll have to pardon me. At some point, I switched back to playing with something else. But this is one of those sets that I like. I would like to keep this set around. So, it's also kind of a largish mod, but it's not super large. So that's Mystic Elven Armor, and you can get a replacer, and it will replace all the Elven armor in the game with this style. I just don't want the other elves to have it, or I don't want the Thalmor to have it, so that's just me. So let's roll down. Sorry, it takes a minute to get down there. So then we have... Okay, there's a couple of things here. Now, we've already done the cloaks and capes on an earlier episode, just so you know. But I'm trying to remember. So we want to look at the Vampire Dark Knight, and we want to look at the Dragon Carved Armor. Okay, so this is good. So the Vampire Dark Knight Armor, I think I'm already carrying that in my bag, actually. Tell you what, we're going to take the arrows off and take the sword off. Then we're going to take the shield off. We're just going to take all this stuff off. It's so much easier not to mix stuff. I don't want to give anyone the wrong impression by having the wrong things on. Okay, so the Vampire Dark Knight, it's a New Miller mod that I think somebody ported. I think whoever New Miller is the one that did it. Let's see, which ones do I like? I really like the blue. So let me show you the blue version. Just humor me, it doesn't really matter which version you see. We'll do the heavy. There's a light version too. And sorry, my inventory is just so full, it's slowing the whole game down. If it crashes at some point, it's all my fault. It's not because the mods are bad. It's because I have everything full. There is light versions of this, so you can do it in heavy and light. There's pauldrons. Did I put any pauldrons on? The pauldrons, for some reason, end up listed down here. It's easy to miss them. But there you go. I kind of like having both on. There's no, you kind of have to do your own. I don't think there's any circlet or anything. No, you really have to do your own thing as far as circlets and stuff go. But if you look at this, this is a very, I mean, on the one hand, it is, well, it would be good like if you were doing a necromancer build and you wanted to have a cool looking necromancer girl, this would be one way to go. It's very nice, and you don't have to do blue. I just like blue. I think I've said before, that's just one of my things. This, what they call obsidian, is actually green. Let me show you that, because it's kind of funny that it's green. They call it obsidian, which I thought that would be black, right? Silly me. For them, obsidian is green. Again, though, very nice looking. Just really good. It's extremely, I guess, revealing, but it is very good, and it could be, I could see that could be useful and fun. There are the other colors that we mentioned as far as, well, I didn't mention, did I? There is the copper version, which is fine, and the steel version. Of those, I guess I'm not big on the copper version. I don't have anything against it. It's just not for me, I suppose. But if you look at it, I mean, all of these are the same. They're just different colors. So there's nothing wrong with it, definitely. Still very hot looking outfit. Very nice. I don't think this has any real... I don't think there's any real movement built into this set, so it's just whatever it is. It's very nice, very good outfit all the way around. So the other thing we were going to look at was dragon carved armor. I might have to use this. I do want to do a necromancer, so I'm trying to find ways to do a good necromancer. Anyway, so I may use... Maybe I'll use my favorite blue version. Anyway, dragon carved armor. Let me do a quick save here just to save us, because my blacksmithing list and my inventory is very full, and that can cause me issues. I think we need to be down in dragon. If I'm wrong, oh, maybe not. Is it under Daedric? No, it's in steel. I think they put it in steel. To pardon me for a minute while I try to jog my memory. Yeah, here's dragon carved. What do we need? We need some iron ingots for dragon carved. Okay, well, we can get some iron ingots. That'd be fine. Dragon carved armor. It's its own mod. It's just a standalone armor mod. It's not a replacer as far as I know. We just need iron ingots. So let's just get, there's 20. It's 30. Let that rebuild. It's 40. 50. 60. It would probably be easier just to use the chest over there, wouldn't it? 70. I was trying to see how long this takes. 80. 90. 100. You can tell me if I miscounted and that's not actually 100, but I think that's correct. Anyway, ignoring my foolishness, let's move down to the dragon carved. All of these look very similar, so I'm not gonna do a lot of different stuff. The main difference is pauldrons and no pauldrons, so I'll show you that. I'm just gonna do the heavy armor. We're gonna do dragon carved boots. Oh, and now I need steel ingots. Oh, I can see that they are going to drive me crazy with this, aren't they? Okay, steel ingots it is. Let's go get some steel ingots. Oh my goodness. I have, you know, I could be doing this down in Whiterun, and where I have that chest that has thousands of everything, but I decided to do it in cheat room. I thought this would be easier, but now they've changed this box. And we only have 10 of each. Which 10 of each in under normal circumstances. And I'm getting silver. Silver is not what I wanted, was it? I wanted steel. I apologize. I'm running my mouth and not actually reading what I'm doing. That's 30, I think. 40. That's 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. Okay, so anyway. I like the dragon carved armor set, and I will show you. Oh my goodness. I am challenged today. I apologize. So what did we do? We did boots, right? So we did boots. Now we're going to do a heavy cuirass. We're going to do a heavy cuirass with no pauldrons. Just so you can see the difference. There's really not that much difference. It's real. Heavy gauntlets. Where's the... oh, Lord have mercy. Heavy helmet. I was looking down at the shield. Gonna do a heavy shield. We're gonna do a sword. I really like their sword. And all of this can be tempered. You know, it can be improved, and at the table there, and the sword can be improved there. And you can enchant it, and it's a very, I don't know, I liked it. I think it's a good set. The mod isn't too big, so I really enjoy it. Let's take these off so that we don't have to worry about stuff. And then she can keep her ring. So let's go up to the D's for dragon carved armor. I tried to make it so we didn't have to make too much stuff. There was a bunch of this stuff that I could pick up, so I did. I picked it up ahead of time for us. Unfortunately, it means I have to scroll a lot, which I apologize for that. So we're going to do, let's see, the dragon carved shield. We're going to do the helmet. Do the gauntlets. I'm going to do the cuirass and the boots. I'm going to grab the sword. Okay, so in general, and the guy doesn't look much different. It's pretty much the same. In general, you look like this. If you have to block and do some of this, it's what you look like. But overall, I find it to be a good, satisfying look. It's really protective. It really looks tough. I like the dragon head shape of the shield. Now, the pauldrons, you'll notice, are little dragon heads. If you remove that with... oh, wrong thing, sorry. With the no pauldrons version, I don't think there's... okay, and it says it takes 5 armor off. That's a little particular, but whatever. I still think it looks very good, even without the pauldrons. I prefer the pauldrons, but is it a huge deal-breaking difference? Not really. It just makes you look more snaky without the pauldrons. If you know what I mean, you look kind of snaky from the back. Well, anyway, that's how I think of it. So, there's really nothing else to this. The sword, the shield, everything's good. I think they had a greater sword. You can definitely try this out. This mod is not very big. It's maybe 60 meg or something. I don't remember. We can look. So that's the dragon carved armor. There's a couple of versions out there. There's a version that adds colors. I really didn't care much for the colors. I really just like this steel version. Near as I can tell, this is the original ported version. The other version, like I said, there's one that has colors, and there's another one that's similar to this. And I just chose to stick with this version. That's what I like. So yeah, okay, so it's about 70 meg for the dragon carved armor. These larger, when you start getting over 100 meg for armor, I really kind of question it, especially when you get up to 200 meg for this. But, you know, this is a replacer, and it replaces a ton of armor, so I understand that. But some of these are not adding, like Viking armors, it adds a decent amount of stuff, but 200, almost 200 meg full of stuff. I don't know if it adds that much stuff. This definitely does not. There is a lot of variety in the Chameleon armor set, and in the Vampire Rogue set, and in this Chain armor set. There's a lot of variety. Not as much variety as in this one. Not sure why the New Miller Ancient Eldar is so big. Murda has quite a bit of variety. This one doesn't have a lot of variety, the Mystic Elven, but it's very shiny and it's probably high def. So this one, smaller, maybe it's not as high def, looks just fine to me. So we've gone over the cloaks and capes before. The Stylish Dwemer. The Stylish Dwemer, this is new to me, so I've only used it a little bit. So let's see, I can't remember off the top of my head. Let's just go to Dwarven and see what we can make. I think it's under STY, or, okay, there you go. It's like this. So what do I need? I need Dwarven metal ingots for everything. Yeah, it looks like I need Dwarven metal ingots for everything. So let's get some of those. We'll get that going. Okay, we're going to do this the easy way. Rather than me hitting a ton of buttons, we're just going to take and put them over here. This won't take any longer than me standing there and hitting the button 10 times. At least in my mind, it doesn't take any longer. There's 100. We still get our original 10 back. So 110, that should get us started. Alright. Alright, so let's go down to the stylish. Let's see, these are leggings, the armor, the boots, the helmet. Let's see, let's make a little bit of everything because I don't remember how all this goes together. Part of this is a full dwarven set of armor that has a really, I think a really nice style. Circlet and collar, we'll check some of that out. Of course, some of this is girl only. Some of this can be, I think the full suit of armor can be worn by anybody. I'm going to go back to my disclaimer. If for any reason trying some of this on produces any nudity, it is an accident. I didn't make the mods, so I don't remember this one having any nudity, but nothing that I have should have nudity in my mind, but you just never know. We're dealing with things other people have done, and I don't know how they've tested everything, so just saying. So we're going to go down to... We have to go down to the S's, so give me a minute. I have a lot of junk in my inventory. Okay, so here we go. So let's see if I can find. Okay, is this the armor? I think the armor. Yeah, I think this is like the full set of armor, and either guys or gals can wear it. It doesn't matter. And I didn't see a weapon with this, but this is that suit of armor, and I think for most anybody's use, this is pretty cool. Pretty good set. Looks nice. I don't have my sword, but that's okay. You get the idea. I think it looks nice. So then they have this other, which is a skimpy, like, girl-only thing. And I don't remember how the parts go together, so you'll have to humor me for a minute. So I think you start, like, you have the leggings here. All this may not go together. Let's see what works. The circlet, the collar, there's the corset. So there we go. We have the corset and the leggings. That's a start. I'm not sure that's everything. It looks pretty good on its own. I'm not sure. Is this... Oh, does that replace the leggings? It looks like it did replace the leggings. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe we'll see when we get some shoes on. So, We have these gloves, and we have this. This must be the underwear. Okay, so, well, I don't know the difference in the leggings and the other leggings. Where are our shoes? Does she not get shoes? Do we have to, maybe we have to wear, do we have to wear those boots? Will those look, oh, well, actually, okay, they actually work. They actually look okay. Not quite what you might expect, but they look okay. So I'm not sure what the difference in these leggings and the other leggings. Well, that took her boots off. Oh, I see. Well, if you wear this, you don't get boots. So let's see if we put boots on. Sorry, this is always a mystery to me. Okay, so if we put boots on, we no longer get leggings, which is kind of silly, but you could wear this either way, I'm sure. So I'll put the cuisse, is that what they're trying to say? I'll put that on, because you can wear that with the boots. Anyway, so that was the stylish Dwemer armor. You have the one full suit of armor, which is very cool, and then this is a little more of a skimpy version for the ladies, but it's not bad. It's not super skimpy. It's pretty cool. So that was the stylish Dwemer, and I've already lost track, or stylish Dwarven. Maybe they said Dwarven. I keep saying Dwemer. But we'll see what the other mods are here. I've already forgotten which one was next, so just have to go for it and find out. Alright, so that was stylish Dwemer. Well, they called it Dwemer. Okay, we have Berserk Sonya and Nightshade. The Sonya armor and the Nightshade armor I have in my bag, so we can just do that. That's not a problem. Let's just get out here in the light. Take this stuff off. Now the Sonya set is SO. I'll show you. Does it matter? I'm gonna go with the dark blue because that's what I always like. It's a little slow. Okay, wow, I thought we were going to crash for a minute. Ah, and the gauntlets, and oh, there is actually a helmet. I'd forgotten. I hardly ever use the helmet, but anyway, this is the idea. It's a full coverage type of set. There's nothing wrong with it. It's pretty cool. The helmet is a little on the goofy side for my taste. Not really my type of thing. You can choose to use that helmet or not. That is purely up to you. Overall, there's not too much clipping with this. There's a little bit possibly with the skirt, but overall I've had my followers use it and it looks pretty good except for the helmet. That reminds me of why I do not use that helmet. You can always give your followers some other helmet. I have invisible helmets anyway, so if I give them a vanilla helmet of any kind, it doesn't show. Only mod helmets show. Alright, so that was Sonya. Now there is another version. I did the blue. There is a red version, so let's look at that. It's not too much difference. A little red. I guess we use... There are no red gauntlets, really? I guess not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The brown gauntlets work for the red. So that's the red, and then there is a, I guess we will call it a plain version, and I believe it's also red though, but we'll just do it, and you can see it's a little bit of a plain version. Did it lose a little detail? I don't know, maybe. It's still basically red though, in my opinion. So that's all that mod is just those sets. The other one was, oh, wrong way, need to go up to the ends. The other one was the Nightshade, right? Not Nightingale, but the Nightshade. The Nightshade armors, oh wait, we should take that stuff off. Hold on. I don't want any confusion about what's what. So we'll just take this off. Okay, so the Nightshade, we'll go up to Nightshade. And hopefully I'm not showing you the wrong thing. I'm just going to start at the top. So, the Nightshade armor is basically, and there's variations here. Let me just start with some things here. Let's do the catsuit. We'll do the catsuit. This is like super coverage. This is the Nightshade. It's like you're a cat burglar or an assassin. I think it's very nice. You do get a red variation and a purple variation. Where's the catsuit? We'll do the catsuit. So you do get the red catsuit, and you can have red gloves, and can't you? Yeah, you can have red boots. Oh, and red gauntlets, yes. So there we are. I wasn't kidding. Thought maybe I'd lied to you for a moment, but I did not. It's actually there. And then there is a purple version. I think they called it Midnight, just to confuse us. And you can do that, and they're purple, and you even get a purple mask, and boots and everything. It's a totally purple outfit, very nice in itself. There's also a couple of variations of the actual armor. The actual armor can be like this, which is not quite as covering as the catsuit, or it can be as little as the bear armor, which is much more like this. And if you do, that's the purple version. If you do the black one, I don't know, I like the black one better. Though sometimes the red one can be fun. Nonetheless, if you do like the regular black, they do have a fur armor. I'll show you real fast. I don't know what that's supposed to be used for. I guess you could use that with maybe with hide boots and gloves or something. I'm not sure. They didn't make anything else for it. They just made that. So I didn't have anything to use that with. But if we do the black, which I like the black pretty good. And then if you do, let's see, is that got it? Yeah. You can do all black like that. Like I said, you know, you've got some exposure there for sure. You know, she's going to be a little chilly. But that is the way it is, and you can always mix and match things. You could do this and leave everything else black if you wanted. They leave you with some pretty decent options. It's not bad at all. I suppose you could even do no, you can't. There is no red mask. Did I miss that anywhere? I don't see that. So, okay. Anyway, you get the idea. So that's the Nightshade armor. It's very nice. There's not, I don't think there's any special movement with this armor. There's no special jiggle wiggle or anything. But it's a good set. And if you really want to be immersive and use the catsuit armor, there's nothing wrong with that either. Either way, it's still pretty nice no matter how you use it. No matter what you like. Alright, so, oh wait, I forgot. What's our next mods? Those were the two I remembered. Trying to remember more than two at a time is not necessarily the best for me. Might have time to cover one more. It depends on what it is. So let's scroll down to... Alright, so we did, okay, so this UNP, this is something that I believe, did Morgan Helsing do this, or did somebody else? Yes, Morgan Helsing did this. It used to be Dark Hunter Helsing. This is the UNP, where do I Where do I forge that at? This is new to me, and I have not done it yet. Divine steel, which can be crafted. Full description on the Nexus mod page. That really doesn't help me. All I really wanted to know was where... Well, divine steel, huh? Well, let's look under steel first. We'll just see if it's under steel. See what we can find. Divine steel. You'd think it'd be listed pretty close. Oh, well, it's not under steel because we're already past that. It's not here. It's not there. I'm just checking some quick ones to make sure I don't go looking all over the place and then say, no, it wasn't there. So, I don't think it's under leather. I've looked under leather already. I didn't remember. Nope. We saw under Dwarven. It wasn't here. It's not under Elven. It's not under Ebony. Well, there's a lot of stuff under Ebony, but nope. No divine steel. Let's keep going. That's something else. Dragon, no. Daedric? Daedric. Divine steel, maybe. Oh, here we go. Divine steel. So, I don't know why it's laying forward like that, but it was. Let's just try this. We'll do the Cuirass. We'll do the Greaves. And the helmet. And the vambrace, which is the gloves. So why not? Anyway, that's fine. I was going to say something, but it's fine. It's fine. That's a different mod there. We'll deal with that later. So let's try this on and see what it looks like. I haven't had a chance to try it, so I didn't know what it would be like. At least I don't remember trying it. If I have tried it and you find it on a previous video of mine, you can let me know, but I don't remember trying it. I'm going to take all this off so that we're not confused by anything. There we go. Let's go up to the D's. Let's see what this looks like. Yep, it's a long go to the D's. Here we go. Okay, so let's try the Greaves. That is just the boots. Okay. I don't know why they do their picture so weird. It's the Cuirass. I don't know what the helmet will look like. And the vambrace. And I don't know, is the helmet invisible? Maybe the helmet's invisible. I would say that that is pretty top-heavy. And I am not trying to be mean when I say that. It's just that's pretty top-heavy. Even for her, and you saw the body I was using, this is a little on the top-heavy side. Still, overall, there's only minor clipping on the arm there when she bends her elbow. Nothing serious. There wasn't any weapons or anything that come with it. So that, I believe, is that. That's the whole set. It's small. The mod itself, I don't remember how big the mod itself was. And the helmet appears to be invisible, which is fine. I don't mind that. I wanted to look at the mod size real fast. Because you're only getting like the 4 pieces. It shouldn't be too big. Oh, there we are. The Chivalrous 2 armor. So it's not too big. It's 46 megabytes. It's not too big. This has a lot more involved, and it's considerably smaller. But still, this is pretty good. Doesn't really say that the helmet is invisible, but oops, hold on. But according to what we're seeing, I would say the helmet's invisible. I can't tell if it's on there or not. But the outfit overall is nice. The chest is really big. Like, perhaps that is like just too big. But it depends on what you like. You may like it, but that might be more than I want. But anyway, you get the idea. It's still a nice set. It looks good. The colors are fine. All right. So anyway, my alarm has gone off, and I've got to go. I've got to get back to work. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, and you have a good one. I'll catch you.